morning, good afternoon or good evening. I'm DiDi and thank you for joining me for today's Flosstube. And trust me, I have no idea which episode this is. It's been a while. I'm glad you rejoined me, or if you're new, welcome. Yeah, life has been hectic. In January I did 24 hours of cross stitch and Bringo, and I got so burned out by cross stitch I didn't want to stitch anymore. And then February came and stuff happened at work, and I tried to stitch. I stitched some days but nothing much. And then in March I started at a new place. I'm currently working at an elderly home for 2 more months, and slowly I began stitching some more. I'm still not back to my daily stitching, not yet, but I thought, well, let's just check in. I'm still alive, I'm fine, everything's fine. I haven't been stitching a lot, I haven't been shopping a lot, which is good. But yeah, that happened. Life happens, and as much as I love making these videos, sometimes it doesn't fit life. Sorry, not really sorry, but you'll get the drift. You'll get the drift. Everyone with a life knows how it gets. Right? Right. So I do have some stitching. I do have a tiny bit of stash. And I found a jewel. Actually, I found it twice. Bought it twice. I'll show you. And I've got 2 finishes. I haven't figured out how much credit I'll get for these finishes, but it's okay, they're great. So first up is my lovely fox, and let me check in my book. When I started it, it was one of my last year's starts. Lovely fox. I started it on 27th of September last year, and it is finally done. Ooh, he's so cute. And yes, I haven't ironed anything. Sue me, please don't. But yeah, I think he's cute. There was a whole lot of back stitching and you can hardly see it, but because it's white stitching on light colors. Still don't know why I'm doing it, but he's cute and I'm glad he's done. It was such a fun stitch. This is just a simple 14 count Ada. So I'll cut it and have some left. It's good. Love stitching it. Ooh, and the fun part, I forgot about that. The package, it was a kit from the store we do not sell, but I've got another card. So if you don't remember, my plan is to last year I went through all my whips. Every whip got a goal. If I met the goal before June, it would transfer into a new start in June. So another new start. I have no idea on which number I'm at. Let's see, I've got that down there in the book, which I haven't been using. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 starts in June. it will be 7 because I've got another finish. This is the 2020 Christmas stitch along from the Storzy Stickmuster. I had it down for a finish. It is finished, so we'll just check that off. It's done. And put the cards in there so I can remove the books. And this one, it took me a long time. I think I stitched over 6 full days on it. It is pretty big. I'll show you in a sec. Where is it? I started this one January 2nd of last year. It is on a piece of unidentifiable fabric, and it is pretty big, so let me get it better. Here we go. Ooh, we need to lean back. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. Loving this. I'm so loving this. This was my first buy this year. Was floss. I ran out of almost all my flosses with just a bit left to go. Oh, I'm so loving this. It is, my sister would say, about 30 by 30. Could be. My sister's pretty good with that. Yes. Oh, loving this. I'm actually loving my stitches on this. I stitched this 2 over 2, and I believe it's somewhere around a 27 count. I think that's the closest it came, but I love the coverage. Coverage is pretty good. Stitching 2 over 2, and it's an extremely open weave, so you can actually see through it. You can't because of the lighting, but you can see through it. It was the first time stitching on anything else. No, not the first time. Second time stitching on anything else than Ada, and I'm so glad this is done. I love it, and most likely I'm gonna frame it, just personal framing. So yeah, finish. And these 2 finishes happened like today and 3 days ago. Oh well, I finally got in the hang and I wanted to finish stuff. Then I worked on, in no particular order, I worked on my oval happiness tree, also a kit, and I think I worked on this part. Yeah, not much. I think I left it somewhere around here and did this. There's a whole lot of border left to go. Let's see if I can find the cover paper. So a whole lot of border left to go, but it's easy stitching. It's only 1 color. I do not mind stitching on this one. And I believe this is a 18 count. Yes, 18 count. I need to check. Then the project I hate most. This was one of my last Bringo ones. Sorry for the Velcro. And I haven't shown you. And I have no idea what I did. But I think I spent an hour stitching on it, and I think I worked in this tulip. It's gonna be tulips, guys. This is gonna take me forever and a day, maybe some more. This floss sucks. But as you all might know, I'm a sucker for punishment. So when it gets spun, I need to work at least 2 threads in it, and then I can put it aside. I just don't want to quit it. And then somehow I got stuck on my Visit Hogsmeade. I have the first page finished as a goal. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna try to get all of that blue done. So I started gridding, so it's actually 10 by 10 squares. I just need to fill in the crosses. I'm almost to the point where it's done. But this is actually the edge of the page, so whole lot of blue. It's all one color. But I worked on that for a couple of days. Loving it. Haven't picked it up since. Then I worked a whole lot on my Santa's workshop, which was a Sooty Day 2020, 2020 Christmas stitch along. The design is by Twin Peaks Primitives on a 28 or 32. Oh God, I'm so out of place with all these. Santa's Workshop. Yeah, 32 count mystery. I have no idea which color it is. But it's a lovely color. And this was actually, I was selling this and the goal was to get 500 stitches in. So I finished up. I need to look like this because it's too big, guys. It's too big. So I finished up the entire top part. All I need to do are my back stitches and the French knots. And as a goal I had the slat. Guys, this is solid stitching. Normally one of these houses takes, I spend a day on it. Compare the house to this monstrosity of a slat. Santa's there, it goes around there, but it is looking pretty. I love the tiny toys. So yeah, I spent days on this, and it isn't done, but trust me when I say there are over 1,000 stitches in this slat already, and I need to do all the fill in there. But look at my top half. I love the houses. Love the houses. But chances of me getting and Santa and an elf and that slat done, it's not gonna happen. It's too much dense stitching. I'm not a fast stitcher with overdyed threads. Love it, just not a fast stitcher. And you might know that usually I have a start a month. The start I picked for February was the Stitchonomy 2021 winter sale. I saw the end result. I do not really like it, so I haven't started it. I might not even begin. That's fine. I did have a start for March, which was a kit. It is a puppy design. This is on a 14 count Ada. No idea how many days I worked on it. This is how far I've gotten. So it's looking pretty good. Last stitching on it. It's nice. It's nice. There's no goal on this. And I've been stitching on this last week, so that's why it's still in the Q-snap. I had to order 2 new Q-snaps because on both the ones I have, these thingies were, one of those was cracked, so it was slipping all the time. So I ordered some new. I'm okay with that. So yeah, ordered Q snaps. Very, very exciting. Then let's go into stash. My current job isn't as demanding as normal, so I have lots of time to shop. Clothes, shoes, and I found my hunting ground for patterns, magazines, cross stitch stuff again. Love doing that. So someone posted the 2009 Christmas Ornament Edition. I said yes please. So I got that. There are some cute designs in it. It's an old one, but I just love Christmas and smalls. So lots of that. Then that seller also had fabric pieces lying around. And I'm not going to take them out of the bag, but I've got 32 count antique blue for like deals. Guys, these were 4 to 5 euros a piece. So antique blue, 32 count, 45 by 50 centimeters. I got silver spun, also a 32 count, so it's pretty neutral off-white. Loving it. It's also 45 by 50. These packages are originally part of Mira's and lavender lace packages by the Stitch Company. They kit up all kinds of patterns, but sometimes fabrics stay. I picked up those. I think he's a Stitch Company's a wholesaler. The one I bought from has a small Stitch Company stitching store somewhere in the Netherlands, and he has great deals on. So yeah, got those. And then I got a big piece of desert sand, 32 counts, which is 45 by 80 because it's actually for the Dreamer. Yeah, so no, I'm not going to be stitching the Dreamer, but I love the fabric, so I've got the fabric. And then I always look at mirrors. I've never bought one, and if I see a mirror at a good price, I somehow always check whether or not it's out of print. And I saw one I actually liked. It was out of print. It is Adia the Garden Fairy. I don't have the entire package because it's used. And I said, well, it's out of print, so I'm not gonna underbid. I have no idea how much people like this one. I said, well, you know what, I like this picture, it's out of print. I bid 15 euros. And she said, sure, you can have it. I thought, wow, 15 euros. It's still cheaper than buying it new. And for an out of print one, that's pretty good. So it's on actual photo paper. I love it. And then the seller, she was so kind, and she said, well, thank you so much for buying it. I hope you're gonna love it, like it. I said, sure I will. She said, what kind of other patterns do you like, because I might throw in something for you. And I said, well, you don't need to. She did. I got this booklet DMC booklet for flowers, and I only can do this because it's patterns only. I said, well, would have liked that, thank you. Then she threw in this lavender and lace pattern, Earth Angel, unopened, smells amazing. I don't know what she's using in her house, but love the smell. So yeah, I got that. I don't think I would have picked it myself, but thank you, thank you. And then I got a booklet with more flowers, small designs and letters. I thought, oh, cute. Thank you so much. And I don't know what you're like, but I get kind of a high when I get a bargain for something. And you wouldn't believe it, I found another pattern, another piece, another Adia the Garden Fairy, another out of print one, for €5, guys. So this is gonna sound insane, but I bought it. Yeah, I did. Mostly because there was another pattern he had which I really loved, and I don't know whenever I'm gonna stitch it, but trust me, I've been so bored that shopping is the only thing that's gonna keep me going. So I bought it, and it might be a giveaway someday. Yeah, I'm gonna give away an out of print memorabilia. I don't care, guys. I found it for €5. If I can make someone happy with it, it's okay. And it was on there for a long while, so somehow nobody noticed it. Well, I did, so I'm happy. I'm happy. So yeah, that was actually all my haul and all my stitching. I know it isn't much. I know. I also know that I'm totally not remembering what kind of fabric I'm using for like half of it. Luckily, oh, I'm sorry, I wrote it down, but I didn't check. So I know I stitched Visit Hogsmeade on something. Let's check. I just want to know. Antique Ivory, that's it. 32 counts, alright. But yeah, that's how it's been going. So this morning I finished Lovely Fox and said to myself, oh, I still need to do my new start for April. I said, oh, I'm gonna spin, pick a kit, spun the wheel, hummingbird, and I'm like, do I own a hummingbird kit? I have no idea. Well, I went to my stash. Lo and behold, I have a hummingbird kit. It is yay big. It is no idea how many stitches it is. I think it's 30 by 30 by 40. So it's teeny tiny. I'm gonna be stitching this today, which would be great because then I have a salve and I've got one less kit in my pile. That's good. And I'm really hoping I can keep up stitching. I will try to be back with you in 2 weeks and just be back on somewhat regular schedule. How much stitching I'll be doing, normally I would have spun the wheel and I would know what I would be working on for what day. It's not working for me at the moment, so I'm not doing it. If I want to stitch, I'll spin the wheel and I'll just pick up. and if I want to stitch and I have something lying near to me, I'll stitch that. Yeah, that's the state I'm in. So thank you so much for watching me ramble again, because if I haven't filmed for a while, I'm always a bit off. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you back soon. I'm really gonna try, and I wish you all a very nice weekend. And yeah, I think that's it. Houdoe.